Do you want to know how to deal with those above you? Now that we've covered the intro, let's move on to the first law, which is never outshine the master. When applying this law, you must always make those above you feel comfortably superior, and your desire to please and impress them don't go too far in displaying your talents, or you might accomplish the opposite and create fear and insecurity. Make your masters appear more brilliant than they are, and you will attain the heights of power. This law actually reminds me of a story from my life. When I was younger, I got a job working at a certain pizza establishment. I'm not going to say which one, but it was a pretty popular chain. As I was hired as a cook, my job was to make pizzas as they were ordered by customers. I worked my A off. I was always on time, if not early, and I would make pizzas better and faster than anyone else. Did I get a promotion? No. My managers felt inferior to me and constantly nitpicked on every little thing I did. Put more toppings. That's too many toppings. Clean this. Do that. No, I know that's part of the job, but the degree to which they scrutinized me was unbearable. Needless to say, I didn't work at this job for very long, and I'm glad I didn't. They were a-holes. Had I made a few harmless mistakes on purpose, I wouldn't have made my coworkers feel so threatened, and I would have worked there for longer. Maybe not, because that job sucked, but you get the idea. Such is the fate of those who unbalance the master's sense of self or make him doubt his superiority. All masters want to appear more brilliant than other people. The producer of a great work wants to feel that he is more than just the provider of financing. He wants to appear creative and powerful, and also more important than the work produced in his name. People, right? Instead of insecurity, you must give him glory. Make the master outshine all others, and you will be in a more favorable position than if you act like a freaking show-off. Everyone has insecurities. When you show yourself to the world and display your talent, you naturally stir up all kinds of resentment, envy, and other manifestations of insecurity. This must be expected. You can't spend your entire life worrying about the petty feelings of others, but with the master, or those in positions above you, you must take a different approach. It is a deadly misperception to believe that by displaying your gifts and talents, you are winning the master's affection. He may pretend to be appreciative, but at his first opportunity, he will replace you with someone less intelligent, less attractive, and less threatening. And as humans do, he or she will not admit the truth, but will find a convenient excuse to get rid of you. Ain't that about a, well, I won't say it, but a female dog. You must realize that you can outshine those above you simply by being yourself. Some masters are more insecure than others, and if you cannot help being charming and superior, you must learn to avoid such monsters of insecurity. Also, never imagine that because the master loves you, you can do anything you want. Never take your position for granted, and never let any favors you receive go to your head. And that's what she said. Just kidding. But seriously, knowing the dangers of outshining the master, you can turn this law to your advantage. Flatter and puff up your master by using discreet flattery, which won't stir up the attention from the other courtiers. Make it seem that you need his expertise. Commit harmless mistakes that will not hurt you in the long run, but that will give you a chance to ask for his help. Masters love this kind of flattery. A master who cannot bestow on you the gifts of his expertise may direct ill will at you instead. If your ideas are more creative than your master's, ascribe them to him and as public his manner as possible. If you are smarter than your master, it is okay to play the role of the village idiot, as long as you do not make him appear cold and unfriendly by comparison. Tone down your humor if necessary, and make him or her appear to be the dispenser of amusement and good cheer. If you are thrust in a position of entertaining him, don't start taking off all your clothes. Instead, display your limited faculties and win his sympathy. By letting others outshine you, you remain in control instead of being a victim of their insecurity, as they will find shiesty ways to attack you. Reversal. You cannot worry about upsetting every person you come across, but you must be selectively cruel. If your superior is a falling star, there's nothing to fear from outshining him. Gauge his strength. If he is weak, discreetly hasten his downfall. Outdo, outsmart, and outcharm him at key moments. If he is very weak and ready to fall, let nature take its course. In conclusion, I leave you with a quote by Balthasar Gracian. Avoid outshining the master. All superiority is odious or unpleasant, but the superiority of a subject over his prince is not only stupid, it is fatal. This is a lesson that the stars in the sky teach us. They may be related to the sun and just as brilliant, but they never appear in her company. So folks, that was the first law. I will definitely keep you updated, and of course, arrivederci.